What's good, everybody? It's the Zinnie Show here, and today we're going to be playing some more Hitman World of Assassination. If you enjoyed today's upload, become President of the United States and then use your immense military power to conquer the entire world. And once you're done with that, establish an authoritarian regime and take over the rest of humanity and make it a crime, punishable by death, to not be subscribed to my channel. If you didn't enjoy today's upload, just kill yourself. I'm not kidding. Do it. Today, we're going to be traveling to Sapienza, Italy. In the previous episode, we eliminated this guy called Oybek Nabazov, who's definitely Kazakh, and his assistant in a very professional, controlled manner. However, today we must take out two of their lieutenant people, I guess. I don't know, I didn't read the lore. And we are going after author Craig Black and brother Akram. And both of these guys look like they'd be boyfriends and run a channel on the hub. I can see their videos now. White man colonizes good little Indian boy. I'm sorry. That was really offensive. Anyways, I load into the level looking fresh as hell. Agent 47 is so opium, I think Cardi should sign him to his label. Where the fuck am I going? Okay, I walk over to these guards and begin showing off my awesome fit, which they are capable of acknowledging, but then they tell me that I might hurt myself. Like, kill yourself, I'm not some kind of child. Anyways, I figured out where my secondary target was staying. It's some sort of apartment complex in the town square. So I begin to approach the apartment complex in which he is staying in. Holy fucking shit, why did I say that? I make sure I didn't just enter a trespassing zone before making my way upstairs. Once I'm up there, the guards tell me I can't be there, so I walk a little bit down the stairs, pull out my fish, and chuck it at the wall. This causes a guard to come downstairs, and I whack him over the head and begin to drag his body in front of his partner's eyes, and he just seems to not care. Wow, I would be so pissed. I go back up the stairs and chuck my fish at the wall again, luring the other guard down. Imagine this being who you hired to guard you as a VIP. He literally doesn't question that his partner didn't come back, and the same bald man with a barcode stamped on the back of his head that looks like the fucking Terminator keeps throwing shit around. Once he comes down, I make myself visible to him before whacking him over the head. Somehow, he didn't spot me because I still have my green guns. I am not complaining, but this game is very unrealistic at times. Anyways, I bust into his apartment and the door opens and he's just standing inside of his bedroom by himself. I watch him for a second before pulling out my gun and one-tapping him in the back of the head. Haha, get wreck scrubbed. I can't believe I said that. I then walk over to his dead body and begin to drag him, dumping him inside of a closet and stealing his clothes. I then turn around to look at his room. Honestly, if this was California, it'd just be a normal bedroom, but because this isn't California, it's weird as shit. But if it wasn't California, the house would be $2 million. I then make my way back downstairs. I looked at the challenge menu earlier and I figured out now that I have these clothes, I can schedule a meeting with my other target, Craig Black. I hope he doesn't notice that his ethnic boyfriend is now a bald 6'1" white man who looks like a genetically modified killing machine. I'm not sure if that would spice up the videos or spice them down. Let me know in the comments. Anyways, I make my way towards the church where Craig Black is, and once I interact with him, he doesn't call me babe. Wow, we're getting a divorce. But he does call me brother. Does that mean we're an incest channel now? He tells me that we will meet when the bell strikes 12. I go inside of the church and decide to make the bell strike 12 myself. So I go up towards the top of the tower and shoot out the winch that holds the bell up, which causes it to strike. Sadly, this doesn't work because this was a really stupid idea, and therefore the chance of me getting a meeting with Craig Black is it's dead. I don't know how to explain it other than that. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do now. I've cost $30,000 in property damage, and now I have lost my route to my target. How could this day get any? I go back downstairs and Craig Black is doing some weird emo My Chemical Romance shit reading of his book. Wow, I can't believe I once loved this absolute virgin who writes books like Twilight for women. I'm not a girl. Why did I find this attractive? Anyways, just skip forward. This shit is so boring. I literally just stood there for 40 seconds and just let him read. I don't know why I did this. I used a bullet lure and that sent my target and his guards into a panic. That wasn't really part of the plan, but to be honest, there wasn't really a plan. I follow him, but I can't go outside with my own boyfriend because there's an enforcer there. Are you really trying to rip us a fart? Did I just say a fart? Part Craigie poo? Okay. I then use my lockpick to open this door and I just decide to send it and I shoot this guard in the head and run inside before opening the next door and shooting Craig in the head. You really tortured me, Craig. I'm so happy this is over, but I just can't stop thinking about the times that we had when we were happy and into race play. Anyways, I fucking died because sending it is a bad idea in this game. Once I respawn, my game lags like fucking crazy, but we still up. So I make my way towards the front door of the church, positioning myself in a corner and very, very carefully lining up a shot on Craig Black. Once I get an opening, I pull the trigger and take him out. Finally, I have ended this horrible toxic relationship, but I can't stop missing the old times, Craig. Why'd you do this to me? I then quickly turn around and flee the church. And it was a little jog, obviously, but my fit isn't quite as fly as 47's signature suit, but it does work. This one bodyguard finds me suspicious for some reason, so I decide to pull out my gun, which causes him to want to arrest me. I then go into a surrender pose before leaning back over and picking up my gun, shooting him in the face. I then turn around and stylishly run towards the exit. At this point, the video is only 6 minutes long, so we're going to do another mission as well. As I mentioned earlier, the video is only 6 minutes long, so now we're going to be traveling to Colorado and do the sniper's mission for Patient Zero. And our primary target is Bradley Payne, and and I thought my last targets looked gay. Anyways, Diana briefs me on the mission and she tells me that I have 4 more unidentified targets that need to be eliminated because they are infected with the Nabazov virus. Once I actually load into the level, I realize that 47 again chose the most opium fit humanly imaginable. Sign him already, Cardi. Sign him. Anyways, I think I got my first guy, so I decide to send it and just shoot him in the face. The body gets found immediately, but I was actually right, that was the guy. And now that I've eliminated Bradley Payne as well with an awesome fucking headshot, that's going in the montage, I only need 3 more to complete the challenge that I'm going after. Diana tells me that my target is a shadow boxer, so I find the one dude shadow boxing and aim right at his head. Jesus Christ. When I pulled the trigger, the bullet literally grazes this man's head, and since I was going for 5 perfect headshots on all targets, I failed the mission. Wow, tragic. This pisses me off so much I just decide to restart. Once I respawn and analyze the fit one more time, Diana tells me that my target is repairing a tractor out in a field. So I go over to that area and there's 3 guys on the tractor, and I decide to shoot the conveniently placed container of what I can only assume is gas. What a smart thing to do. Leave highly flammable and explosive substances next to an unstable mechanical object that is in the process of being repaired and could quite literally explode, killing all 3 of you. Anyways, I shoot it, but then I realize that caused me to fail my challenge because I can't miss a headshot. It takes a minute for it to register in past Zinnie brain, but once I realize, I restart the mission out of shame. Wow, that was stupid of me. I should kill myself. I walk towards the ammo bag and pick up some bullets that I definitely won't need, but take anyway, as I wait for Diana to give me more information on my next target and what I need to do to find them. Anyways, because Diana didn't actually give me a target besides Bradley Payne, I do some zesty shit for a second while I wait. But once she assigns the target, I zoom in and begin to look for him. Diana tells me that someone in the junkyard area from before working on the tractor is one of my targets. And I don't really know how to look for paranoid behavior, so I just kind of decide to do a send it thing. And I shoot some random guy in the head, and turns out that wasn't my target. So I panic a little bit, and then I go shoot another guy, and turns out that was my target. But because I failed the challenge, I decide to restart the mission once again. Diana tells me that my target is someone who enjoys jogging. I really respect people who have high cardiovascular fitness, and it really does. It's like a real shame that I have to kill this man, but he's infected with a deadly agent that will probably wipe out most of humanity if I don't. So, sorry man, maybe in the afterlife you can take care of your heart like a Sigma Alpha male. I find the one guy who makes sense to be my next target, and I feel really bad for him because he's a chess enthusiast and that's really cultured, but I have to kill him because he has that agent. So I shoot him in the head, and I just hope his death was quick. I found my next target. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This guy looks like a pedophile, so I don't feel bad at all for what I had to do to him. I then decided to stalk Bradley for a second before moving on to my next target. Diana tells me that they are somewhere over in like the little garage area, so I take my sniper rifle and I aim in on that region. Diana tells me that my final target is eating. That's it, just one more guy, and then I can finally complete this mission. I go to the one guy who I see eating and hit an absolutely amazing shot on him. But turns out that wasn't the guy I was looking for. Wow, I just failed my challenge because of that. Like the video if I should kill myself. I then lower my aim and I find another person who was eating and I kill him too. Turns out that was the actual guy I was looking for. Now I'm sad, defeated, and sexually harassed because I killed people. So then I take my aim and put it on my final target, Bradley Payne, and kill him with an absolutely amazing headshot. I did fail the challenge, but that clip was worth it. I then climbed down the ladder, having successfully completed my mission. Thank you for watching today's video. I'll see you guys again tomorrow.
Can we get much higher?